What's up, guys? Out here with another video. I'm going to be addressing this one question that I get quite often from people from the Black Conscious Cancer movement. And I just got this the other day. A guy, he asked a question about slavery and what did Jesus or what did God do for blacks in slavery. And I actually got another question this morning from a totally different person who was basically asking the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and I've addressed this a couple of times in a few videos, but I think I'm just going to make this short video addressing this one topic so you guys can have something to reference to. And I just want to, try to teach you guys or help you guys defend the faith more properly, and give you some answers to some of these crazy questions that we get from some of these people. Now, when it comes to slavery, right? People always ask, well, where was Jesus? Where was God? How come God allowed slavery to happen and all of this stuff here? Now, we can go into this long, drawn-out explanation, okay? First of all, we live in a fallen world. There is sin. Sin is rampant, and that was the effect of the fall. All right? Now, the unbeliever, of course, they say that they don't believe in the Bible. They reject the Bible. So that's one way of looking at it. Unbelievers reject the Bible. Now, when they ask the question, how come God wasn't there, or how come he allowed slavery of all people and all of this type of stuff, your response shouldn't be some big, long, drawn out, response, right? Because number one, they're uninterested. They want to continue to find a way or an excuse to try to feel validated of why they reject the Bible, and they love running a slavery. But one of the questions that you have to ask them is that, first of all, do you believe in God? Okay. Now, their answer to that question is going to be imperative for your next response, right? So when someone usually asks me, or they talk about, slavery in the Bible, first thing I ask them is, do you even believe in God? And some people will say, yeah, I do. I believe in God, but I don't believe in the God of the Bible. I believe that there is a creator. So my reply is usually, well, if you believe in this creator, then slavery still happens. So this creator that you believe in, this creator doesn't even tell you that slavery is right or wrong. He or she or it has never revealed anything to you to let you know whether or not slavery was good or evil. Because your creator, your version of the creator doesn't talk to you. Your version of the creator doesn't say anything to you. So you don't know what the creator is thinking. It's number one. Number two, slavery still happened. So your creator did nothing, just like you accused my creator of doing, right? You accuse my creator, the one and only creator, or the creator, not just my creator, but the one and only creator, of not doing anything satisfactory to your satisfaction of putting an end to slavery. So slavery still happened, whether you believe in God or whether you claim to not believe in God. Either way around, the results are still the same. One day of slavery was not ended early, or ended one day later, based on what you believe about the God of the Bible. Okay, so in a nutshell, by them talking about slavery and trying to compare the creator that they believe in, their creator doesn't do anything, hasn't said anything. You have no reference point to even go back to say, well, this is the creator's stance on slavery. Okay, that's number one. So now, the person who turns around and says, well, I don't believe in God. I don't believe that there's a God. I believe that we're self-autonomous and all of this stuff here. Okay, 2 points. First of all, if you believe that my God is false, then my God didn't do anything to create slavery or to, help put an end to slavery. And if my God is false, if the God of the Bible is false, then you can't blame the God of the Bible for slavery. So you got to blame whoever it was that actually put the people in slavery. Now they'll say, well, it was the ideology of the Bible. Regardless, you still have to blame the source. So if the Bible is false and people enslave black people, or white people enslave black people because of the Bible, then that means that it wasn't ultimately the Bible's fault. It was actually their fault. But at the same time, if you don't believe in God, there is no good or bad. There is no evil. You can't determine what is good, bad, evil, or whatever. It's just difference of opinion, and that's all it is. So you can't get mad at someone else's opinion or something that they've done. You can't steal from our worldview and call something evil when in fact you don't even have a standard of what is good and what is evil. And they like to go to, well, we create what is good and what is evil. Okay, if it's a consensus, then technically at the time the United States had a consensus that, hey, slavery is okay. So their whole worldview is fallacious, and it just comes crashing down. So when people start to ask you, or they try to make a comparison to slavery, and they try to say, well, the God of the Bible didn't do anything for black people and all of that, their version or their worldviews did nothing for black people at all. I mean, if you really look at it technically, because just like I've said in a lot of my videos, like there was no hoteps there was no one else but Christians that fought for the abolition of slavery. No one else was there, guys. And I'm just going to keep repeating that, and I'm going to keep saying that, but no one else was there. And you get these people who try to claim to be so self-righteous. None of their ideologies set black people free. They're basically reaping the benefits of those who followed the Bible, who God imputed his Holy Spirit upon to go ahead and put an end to slavery. And also the Bible, we got a reference point on how God sees slavery. I think it's Exodus 20 and 24, where God says that if anyone steals a man and anyone found in possession, if anyone steals a man, sells him, and anyone found in possession of him shall be put to death. So therefore you got two people that will be put to death over the life of one enslaved man. You see what I'm saying? So that basically just cancels out the whole ideology that God advocates for slavery. There was a penalty of death if anyone took someone by force, made him a slave, or they took him by force and sold him into slavery, and even made him a slave. So there was severe punishment for slavery. Okay, and I mean, we can go into the whole, because a lot of people say, well, you're taking that out of context, you're misinterpreting that and meant this. We're not even going to go into that into this video, but I just want to kind of give you guys some sort of a defense when you run into people and they want to try to use this stupid or cowardly excuse of why they don't believe in the Bible, or why they reject the Bible because of slavery and all of that. Their worldview has done nothing. Their worldview has done nothing to help black people, to benefit black people at all. And just like I said in another video, I mean, put up your worldview, challenge it to the Christian worldview, and you'll see that nothing has been done for the black people, for the black community, and their worldview has actually done more harm than good. But anyway, guys, just wanted to make this quick video addressing that quick topic. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you think that I'm actually off, if there's something that you want to add, or if you just think that, hey, I'm spot on, 100% correct. This is something that we have to continue to keep bringing up and challenging people to whenever they bring us these issues, or whenever they make these statements against the Bible and us Christians. But whatever your comments are, guys, just go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. And as always, like, rate, share, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a blessed day.